Hey babies, what's up my darling MVPs? How are you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Mimiciously Mimi, where you get a gist. I see they do waiting. I see they hearts. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see the hearts, my people. Maybe surely Mimi did not just keep mute for nothing, guys. It's just like it's a big one right now. You know, I keep telling you guys this Siamusha season, yeah. When we expect something else will just come out from another end, because Lawrence just revealed something that we were never expecting this season. You know, when I keep saying this thing, I'm not gonna say because I'm in Nigeria, Nigerian, and I'm not gonna say the truth. I will keep saying the truth. The truth is that I love the twist coming out of the Mzansi. Like, I love the twist so much. Like, Big Brother Niger did not see this one coming. You know, this CM show season was the first season we get to see housemate leave the first week. We have never seen that happen, guys. Housemate left the first week, nobody saw that coming, and now Lawrence just revealed something to us. Do you want to know what that is? You have to watch to the very end so you don't miss any of the tea at all. But first off, let's start with the live eviction show. So guys, Lawrence came to the house, and then the first question he asked was to young Papi. He was like, young Papi, what is your relationship with Z? And then young Papi was like, we are just friends, and then Lawrence was like, I have not seen friends kiss before. Guys, I did not laugh. No. I did not laugh here. But I love what Lawrence did there. In fact, I think Lawrence is picking up well from Ebuka because guess what? Sinaye first was actually caught being funny. And guess what, guys? Sinaye is planning something else for Z and Fahima. I'm going to keep that one aside, okay? We're going to discuss that later on, maybe on my next video, not this one right now, because this one is strictly on the eviction show. So, Lawrence also asked Makeke about Valentine, that what's going to happen, what's going to pop with, Yolanda being in the picture and everything. And then Makeke was just blushing. Even Yolanda is blushing. I'm like, okay, are we going to be seeing a new ship, or is there something we need to, or is there something else we need to know? Because the last time I checked, Yolanda was like acting like, oh, Makeke forced me to be in this, which we know she's not a baby, and she is the last person to be forced in anything. Yes. Meanwhile, you need to see Makeke blushing while Lawrence asked that. The housemates were all just laughing. And then Lawrence asks Papa Ghost, Papa Ghost, we know that you're somebody that is real in the house, yada, yada, yada. What do you think? Which of the housemates do you think is real? And Papa Ghost goes like, I think Lerato, I think Young Papi, I think Willie, I think, who again did he say? Z, he just mentioned few of the housemates. He was like, that he could go on and on, but the ones he mentioned right now are the people he thinks are real. And I know Z made the names, them Z, Willie, Young Papi, Makeke. I think he just mentioned the people he was close to. Yeah, I think it was strictly based on those people he was close to. Now, the real now happens when Lawrence came to ask the head of House New York about the save and replace thingy. He was like, congratulations to the head of House New York, He also sent a shout out to Willie, Willie winning the arena tax, then, and was like, okay, we have Papa Ghost, we have Samy M, we have Mpumi, we have what's his name? Mark Jr. up for eviction. So head of house, whom did you choose? Whom did you replace with? And then guess what? The head of house mentioned, because prior to the eviction show, the nominated housemates were ushered into the diary room where they were asked, whom do you think the head of house saved and replaced? Mark Jr. with his full chest said that he knows the head of house would choose Samy M. Maybe others were given various replacements. Some said Yolanda, some said else, But Mark Jr. said he's gonna bet 2 million rounds on it. That's Neo chose Samy M, because of course they feel Neo is close to Samy M, and then they are expecting Neo to save Samy M. But guess what, guys? I did not really see the closeness between Neo and Samy M, but for the housemate to have lamented on that, that means they were quite close and they never even see Neo choosing someone else, So, in fact, Samy M herself, when she made her way to the diary room, during the nomination, diary session, she said something. She said she thinks Mark Jr. is going. Yeah, she thinks Mark Jr. is going there because she knows the head of us is going to save her, and maybe replace herself with else. And then she was so sure, guys. I'm so sorry about that. I'm laughing right now, but she was so sure. Like she felt Neo is going to save her. Not until Lawrence asked. In fact, for Mark Jr. to say he can bet for that, and Mark Jr. felt he was going because he acted a loner in the house for a while. We know him to be somebody that is just laid back. He's always kept to himself. Not until the head of house chose him as the guest, and he came out, led the task, and of course they won that the task this week. So he felt he did not actually show himself this week, and he feel he's gonna be going home. He has a kind of mixed feelings about going home tonight. And guess what? All their assumptions was wrong. Even Samy M, that was claiming to be confident that her friend Niyo is going to save her. And now Ebuka, Lawrence now actually asked the head of house to choose. And then the head of house was like, I saved Mark Jr. Mark Jr. was so surprised, yo. And then I saved Mark Jr. and I'm saving I saved Mark Jr. and I am putting up Z. Z was so surprised. Remember what Neo told Biggie on her diary session, that Z started getting close to her after she has nominated her. That is how that happened. It's just coincidence. Samy M face was, guys, like, what? This girl did not save me. Anyways, it is what it is. The game is the game. Like I keep saying from the onset, the best game I would do would win this game. So Samy M felt so disappointed. Like her face was like, yo. So this babe did not choose me, And I think Z felt a kind of way because I think she feels she's actually cool at a certain point with Neo. Seeing that Neo had to put her up, she was like, wow, So it now ended up that it is Papa Ghost, Lerato Modise, we have Z right now joining them, and Mark Jr. is seated, and we have Mpumi, Now the housemates actually know their place. It was very difficult for Neo. I can see that in her face. Like she was not cool while she mentioned Mark Jr. being safe and Z being up. I understand the feeling. I understand the position she was on. But guys, guess what? It is what it is, right? I think the housemates should also understand because it is the game, though. It is the game. And we also have to play the game. So then after Lawrence approached them and was like, okay, these are the housemates that are up, he actually went off for an ad before he had to come back again. And then the first peeps he called was Mpumi and Lerato, and it was like wasting that time. Now you know how it feels. Mpumi was shaky, guys. He would be like, my action during the week, is it gonna pay off, or are people not gonna like me? So but after everything, Mpumi and Lerato Modise was safe, and Lerato was like, the runaway bride is safe, all of that, And then Papa Goose was shaky also. He was like, oh, hope the notion of this housemates having me being authoritative, is it going to affect the fans' view about me, But last, guys, it now happened that Samy M was the one who had to leave the house. Yes. So we have the second housemate leaving the season. Of course, I'm not including Bravo B. So Samy M had to leave, and I see the guilt in Neo. Oh my word. Guys, when you actually did not save your friend and the person had to go. But it is what it is, guys. And then Lawrence had her on stage. They had convo where she said she feel she did not get out of her shell on time. Now, I think you guys should understand something. Mali left last week, and she said the same thing, that she did not get to show up herself, that she would have actually show up whom she really is. If anyone gonna clash, they would clash together. She's not gonna just wait for all of the people that are out there to do their thingy, and then she's keeping calm. Now Samy M is saying the same thing, that oh, that she was actually kind of in a shell, she thought she would have even come out on time. She think that is the reason why whatever happens. She was shown her highlights of the season. She was just blushing. The time she kissed with Willie, she was covering her face, and she was also asked, which of the housemates are you gonna actually clamor for the win? And guess whom she mentioned? She mentioned Z. And Mali also did mention Z. I think Z has this personality that people do like. She said Z is a nice, sweet girl. She's somebody you would definitely, like. That she's somebody she wants to win the game. And the last time I checked, Z and Sammy was not really there together, gisting and vibing, but they were cool though. But she also said Z. And then she was asked that there are fake housemates in the house, that whom will she guess? Her mouth was found open. She never expected that. The first person she guessed was Papa Ghost, but she was wrong. I do not know why they always feel that about Papa Ghost, because they feel any person to have that mindset, like come off to the crowd, say whatever you want to say, you're not minding what people would say about you, they feel you are not a real housemate. But she guessed wrong. And Lawrence was like, okay, when they had to go to ad, she should think about it. And then they would come back to ask her. But he didn't ask her about that again after they came back. And then after they came back, it was just like, oh, wrapping it up. What do you have in the real world? What are you going to be doing? She said she's going to be big on presenting and hosting, acting. In fact, guys, you all should expect a lot from Samy M, because it is goodbye from this end. And now, guys, guess what? Here is the tea that actually got me like, wow. Woo. Here is the thing here. Lawrence said something. He said, after Samy M left the stage, he said something. He said, this week, remember I told you guys already that there's not going to be nomination this week. So Lawrence said this week, he also said the same thing I told you guys, that it's going to be a nomination-free week. But guys, what he just said, I never saw that coming. He said that the Disruptors, Niyol, Taki, and Fahima, that one would actually stay fully in the game. Remember, they are disruptors and they do not have the aim to get this money. But right now they are like, oh, the disruptors are actually doing well. And now the three disruptors are going to be up for votes. The viewers will choose which of the disruptors would remain in the game. Like, play the game, guys. I do not know if you guys get me clearly. Fahima, Taki, and Neyo, the three of them, the fans would have to vote this week. I would explain on that much later. That is tomorrow, being Monday, okay, when we're going to be having the fake nomination. So, Lawrence said it's going to be between Taki, Fahima, and Neyo. They are going to be voted. One person amongst the three, is going to be voted in to the house as a real housemate to contest for the 2 million rands. Now, guess what? When after he said that, I was seeing various people saying, oh, it's going to be Taki, it's going to be Taki. So I think it's going to be between Taki and Neyo. But Taki has the highest number so far. But I don't know about voting. Now, tell me, guys, if you're going to be voting any of these two disruptors, because I said two because the mentions are on Taki and Neyo, whom do you want fully in the game so that you could vote for the person when the need arises? If you ask me, I would say Niyo, because that girl, she knows how to play this game. She's good with the tags. She's good with whatever. So I think Niyo deserves to be a real housemate. Which of the disruptors you think needs to be a real housemate? Let me know in the comment section, okay, babies? Meanwhile, this is how you guys voted. We have Samy M who left. But at least this voting is quite high. Not like you're going to be seeing 0.0 like like last week that we have Mali who were up again. We have all of the housemates up. So Samy M has 9.98%. We have Lerato Modi says she has 11.98%. And then we have Papa Ghost 13.09. Guys, I'm gonna be sincere with you. Well, Lawrence told Lerato and Pumi to sit. Do you know what I thought? I was like, I'm very sure Papa Ghost and Z, they are going to top the voting pool. But guess what? Mpumi and Z were the people that topped the pool, because if it was two persons, Lerato would have gone. If it was three persons, Papa Ghost would have joined. Of course, I did not see Z going. Come on, guys. I told you guys she's a finalist material. But from Pumi, I never see that coming. I'm very sure you never see that coming too. That means her game is really working for her. And people, they are ready so far. Pumi will not relent with all these things she's doing. They would want to keep her to the very end just to see more drama. So guys, did this poll shock you? Were you surprised? Let me know what you think about that also in the comment section. All right, coming from Ayamunati, I would also think Neyo saved me if I was Samisha. We are friends. Also, if she didn't save me, I would think she would feel guilty and I would at least get a title vibe from her. But Neo has been around Sammy and doing friendship stuff, even though she didn't save her. Hi. Anyway, Sammy said something that I love. She said the game is the game. That she was so surprised that Neo did not save her, but at the same time, it is the game, you know? So I think I understand how she feels. She feels so bad, but she would definitely move on, guys. If Mali could leave the first week, Samy M will be fine. And guess what? Next week is no nomination day. Housemates will have a chance to stay next week and the upper week. I feel for her though, but it is what it is. I think I love how he plays out because Samy M is not really too much all over the place, but someone had to go, guys. Anyways, babies, I will be dropping my voice right here and now to see you guys later. Tell me whatever you think in the comment section. I will be right there with you guys. Bye for now, babies.